Hey guys, Michael Stillwell here from Stillwell Pianos in Mesa, Arizona, and I am standing right next to a 1919 Steinway & Sons Model O. This piano measures 5 feet, 10.5 inches from the very front to the very back. Now, O's have been discontinued, and I believe they are now back in New York. They continued doing them the entire time in Hamburg at the Hamburg Steinway factory, but the New York factory replaced them with the L's in the 20s, but then they brought them back, as far as I know, just recently. But we get a lot of these pianos in because they were a very, very popular model in this size. It's a parlor grand size, so you're below 6 feet, but you're not as small as the S, which is a 5'1" piano. This particular one was rebuilt by someone other than us. That's hence the price. It's a little bit cheaper than our rebuilds. They refinished the piano. They did restring the piano, it looks like. I can't tell if they did a new pin block. This work looks to be done about 40 years ago, from what I can tell. Other than that, they did really, really good job. The soundboard looks great, no cracks in the soundboard bridge or pin block, from what we can tell. They did leave the original key covers on the keys. They are not plastic, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to say the word on YouTube, but these are not plastic key tops. The piano still has probably another 20 years of really good life without needing anything major. If anything, I'd probably replace those bass strings in about 10 to 15 years, just if they start to turn tubby. But as of right now, they sound really, really good. Same thing with the hammers, maybe 10, 20 years. Might want to get new hammers depending on how much you play. When we got the piano in, we've rubbed out the entire cabinet, got all the surface scratches out. Same with all the hardware. We buffed all the hardware. There was some touch-up done on this side of the piano, basically right here, and then on the lid as well. Other than that, this thing looks really, really nice. I will warn you that on the top of this piano, like on the lid right here, there's some, I don't know how to describe it, just some weirdness with the lacquer. You gotta look for it. As you can tell in the pictures, it looks really pretty, but if you do get nice up and close, you'll notice that there is kind of like, almost like a hazy color in the paint itself. We couldn't get it out. The only real solution for that would be to completely strip and refinish the entire lid, which would cause us to charge a lot more for the piano. So we thought, hey, if anybody's looking for a really awesome Steinway and is okay with a couple blemishes on it, let's just do that because it'll keep the price down really, really low. Now I'm gonna go to the front of the piano, pull the action, and show you what we got going on inside. All right, so now that I got the action out, you can see that everything in here does not look like it was built in 1919. This piano has been rebuilt. Now that I got the action out, I can tell you that these hammers actually are probably in a little bit better condition than I had said. Maybe 20 plus years before you're going to need to replace them. These do appear to be obels because they have this green inner core felt, which is pretty common in mahogany core wood. Everything else has been replaced, guys. So these are all probably done in the last 20 to 30 years. They even did new back checks. Very, very, very clean action. They also rebushed the key sticks in the front rail, or in the balance rail and the front rail, and then they refinished these sharps. Really, and then new let-off buttons as well. I don't really see anything in this piano that needs to be done immediately. Like I said, I think these hammers probably have closer to 20 plus years left in them. The bass strings probably 10 to 20 years, depending on where you live and what you do to the piano. Other than that, this is a really, really clean rebuild, and it's a fraction of the price of what it costs when we do a full rebuild. So guys, if you have any questions about this particular piano or any other piano on our website, always feel free to shoot me an email at michael@stillwellpianos.com. Thanks for watching, guys.